percents. If you look at the word percent, you'll see per and cent. Per means divided, and there are 100 cents in a dollar, so basically means divided by 100. So that's the same as parts out of 100. So if you see something like this, for example, 27 people out of 100 prefer brand A, what percent prefers brand A? Well, the first thing you should recognize is that's 27 over 100, also known as 27 per 100, also known as 27%. Per 100, it's the main thing. Now, I want you to be aware of something also. This 27 over 100, watch this. If I were to take the decimal on the bottom, which is at the very end, and then move it 2 places to the left, that means we're dividing by 1. So if I take the decimal on the very end, since I moved it 2 places to the left on the bottom, I have to move it 2 places to the left on top. And that gives us 0.27. And that's the same as 27%. The reason for me even showing you this is to show you how to convert from decimals to percents and vice versa. To go from a percent to a decimal, you're going to move the decimal 2 places to the left. If you want to go from a decimal to percent, you go 2 places to the right. The main thing is 2 places because of the 2 zeros. See that? 100 has 2 zeros in it, so it's 2 places. Now, to remember which way to go, think of your alphabet. When you list your alphabet, you have a D before a P. So if you want to go from a decimal to a percent, you're going to go to the right. From percent to decimal, you go to the left. So it's always 2 places. So for example, 35%. If you don't see the decimal, it's always on the end. And we want to go from a percent to the decimal. So we're going to go 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So that means 35% is the same as 0.35. When you see 2%, if you don't see the decimal, it's always on the end. And we want to go from percent to a decimal, and so that's to the left, 1, 2 places. You end up with 0.02. And then 123%, take the decimal that you don't see, move it 2 places to the left, you get 1.23. And just to do one more example, if you see like 4.7%, you will convert it to a decimal, you move it 1, 2 places, throw in your 0 for the missing place, and you get 0.047. And that's how you're doing. So to go from a percent to a decimal, it's 2 places to the left. Now an example that you may see, and you've probably seen all kinds of examples, especially like with sales tax or something like that. You know, those involves percents. Same thing here with this example. This is a down payment. This may be a situation that you'll encounter in the future or already have encountered. You may not have known where they came up with the answer, where I'm going to show you. The bank requires a 20% down payment. The purchase price of the home is $310,000. What's the required down payment? Well, what you want to do is find 20% of $310,000. And what you're going to do is take that 20% and convert it to a decimal by moving it 2 places to the left. And you're going to times that by 310,000. So what you're going to do is take 0.20, 0.2, either one, times 310,000. Do not type in the decimal. And you get $62,000. That would be the required down payment if it's 20% on a home that has a purchase price of $310,000.